What happened?
Don't come.
Why?
That's terrifying. It's about to snap.
Oh yeah.
It's like we need at least we need a 4x4 to live.
Shoot, it is gonna snap.
Says.
Dang.
That was awesome.
No, I think the wisest choice is to set up scaffolding and start tearing this cabin apart. That would be the safest.
That was supposed to be our last resort.
I'm gonna start crying.
So last year we actually started to grow all these hedges. There were no hedges prior to us coming or prior to buying this property. It's kind of sad that literally about 2 weeks ago all these leaves were nice and green and the cold front really killed them. So hopefully they will grow back, but it'll take a little time. That's why pruning will ensure that they grow back. But it was just so beautiful little about 2 weeks ago, nice and green, all the brand new small little leaves, and then this cold front. And this weather is really bipolar in South Carolina, so yeah. And I need to cut these down as well. These are hydrangeas, and I did not want to cut them down until I know where the leaves gonna start to sprout. And as we see, we can also knock them down.
Nice. It's like life, you know? It's beautiful and then things go bad and then it restores again. Right, Russ?
Yep, something like that. Very good analogy.
Yep. So make sure you prune your life. Once you prune it, things will get better. So all the garbage that's in your life, get rid of it. So you can start all over and grow beautiful. Good thing we bought extra, right? To replace probably this one. It looks pretty bad. Doesn't look healthy.
Well, I have about 20 plus good ones that I bought last year when we were planting these, and the guy who sold all of this stuff, he said it'll take about a year for them to grow in, and they did, but some of them did not survive the winter. So we're gonna have to replant some of them. Hopefully in a year or two, they'll grow in, and it's gonna be a very nice garden.
So this guy says he's more
Outdoorsy.
Yeah, he enjoys more.
I enjoy this more than building or anything like that.
Why?
Because you can be satisfied and see the results right away.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yes. Because he likes to see results instantly.
Exactly. That's like gratification. Your instant gratification.
Got something right here on your forehead.
Yeah.
It just proves you were working hard.
So after a couple hours, the garden looks much better than it was before. It's not where I want this to be yet, but at least it's closer than it was. So the next step is going to be actually plucking all the weeds out of the beds and mulching everything, doing some brick. There's some missing bricks in some places. This is an old garden. There used to be some kind of a garden, but we don't know what it was. So, but at this moment, I'm done, and we can go back to the cabin. If this is your first time, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. It really helps this YouTube channel to grow. One of the first things that we need to do is remove all of the dirt that is inside from previous couple weeks of digging and installing some pads that we had to install, and we can use those pads to lift this cabin. So today started like any other day, without any problems, or I thought.
This is the best part, guys. All the hard work, now it's the fun part. Okay, there's air, we're good.
Alright, so what we're doing, and this is too high, bro.
Am I safe underneath, or should I get out by the door?
You're not level this way. Go this way. This way, yep.
Yeah, anyways.
Push it a little bit.
Not that I care or anything.
Not too much. Back to you. Back to you. Too much. A little bit forward. A little bit. That's good.
Hold it.
Okay, that's good sign. So what's next?
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna slowly lift this up, and hopefully nothing happens. Well, no, hopefully it doesn't fall. Something has to happen.
See how it's bent already?
Which one? This?
Yeah, the 4x4 in the middle. It's already lifting it up. That's crazy.
So what is the problem?
My problem is we're 1 inch up and everything's cracking. Really, I have no idea how many times we tried and we have failed, but at least we're coming closer to figuring out how properly lift off this house.
Well, that's a good sign. It means it's shifting.
No. I'm thinking we're not lifting this cabin, we're lifting the second floor.
It can possibly lift the entire house with that second floor. That's what's helping us, because over there we're gonna have to build something across from the beam to beam. We're gonna have to build 2x6s this way and then 2x6s across, at least 3 of them, like make a beam to where we'll be able to lift that corner. But over here, this is actually our support.
Let's go this way. Come. Okay, so I just want to see
If anything did?
if
Any
anything
progress?
gave. If anything gave.
Doesn't seem like it.
Should I lift some more?
All right.
Let's do it again.
Action. No. Hey. Oh, that's scary.
What? What happened?
Don't come. Don't come.
Why?
That's terrifying. It's about to snap.
Oh yeah.
It's like we need a 4x4 to lift.
Shoot, it is gonna snap. Careful.
Wow, that was intense.
So this was about to snap. So much pressure.
That was scary. Ooh. I got my heart rate up a little bit.
So what's now? So what's the plan?
We have to get a 4x4. We could cut a 4x4 for this, because I thought this would be enough, but apparently it's not. Of course it's not. They're just 2x4.
And we have noticed that, well, number one, we have to use much more sturdier and much more bigger lumber.
You haven't fixed up the manual focus yet?
Buddy?
Measure twice, cut once.
Good tip, guys.
hold on.
Measure twice, cut it
Hold on, we're gonna do it
once.
together, guys. Where's your glasses?
What glasses?
You got glasses, he doesn't. It's fine. One of you will see.
All right.
1, 2, 3, go.
Wow.
Woo!
Okay.
We should call this. No, whatever.
What are you doing? Oh, ripping everything off?
Ew.
With your hands?
That's nasty. Where's your gloves, buddy? Didn't you say safety's first?
Well, I got safety glasses, that's all I need.
Yeah, but you need gloves. Who knows what's in there? Lies.
And one of the reasons why we took that off, so we can span the beam that we made all the way across the second floor, so we can grab as much real estate as possible as we're lifting the cabin. That was good.
It was worth it?
That was worth it. That was probably some 50 or 60 years old insulation that was put up in that gravity or in that cavity. Or
We didn't even wear masks. That's disgusting.
It's so good for you.
Yeah, I
If you
can
ever
see
have
that.
a chance to breathe it in, do so.
Dang, how old is that toothbrush?
Ain't no telling.
Yeah.
You mad, bro?
no, I think the wisest choice is to set up scaffolding and start tearing this cabin apart. That'll be the safest.
That was supposed to be our last resort.
I'm gonna start crying.
That's more exciting work.
Exactly. It's more work.
I don't understand
It would have
why.
been so much easier just to jack it up, put it on blocks, renew the bottom of it, you know, just refurb it a little bit what it needs, but to actually sit here and take the roof off and pulling it off, lump piece by piece, pulling all the mesh out, all this concrete that got in here, this orange crap.
If this was a ground up build, it would be much easier and simpler just to make a foundation and start all the way from the bottom. But since we're doing everything from the bottom up, it is a lot more challenging, a lot more obstacles in our way.
Thank you.
Dang, that thing is heavy.
Come on. All right, so this is our like 20th
No,
or
8th.
60th.
I'm counting. 8th
Okay,
attempt.
sorry, 8th attempt. Let's go.
Today.
Today.
You were talking about all time.
What really scared me is when I heard this house started to crack, started to make all sorts of noises, and it is literally terrifying.
Oh yeah, see there? The whole beam starting to shifting now. Just gotta make sure these things don't fall. It's about to come off. Yeah. Be careful, watch out for that one.
Yeah.
Very nice. Great success.
Dang.
That was awesome.
Hold on.
What a rush. $13 inches.
So 2 inches. You want to go higher?
Давай.
All right, let's go a little higher. I'm gonna prop it. At any moment, something might give, something might collapse, and we do not want to see that happen, honestly.
And this is where we mainly lifted. So right here is where it's the highest right now. So cut this off around right here and then block this up in this area.
Okay. Guys, I found another knife from 1780s. Watch this.
Wow.
Look at this, guys. Look at this.
Aren't you lucky? Didn't I say I want an ancient knife? Well, we got it.
You got an ancient knife now. So, moment of truth. We're gonna be lowering the jack and hopefully everything kind of settles nicely. Let's do it. Honestly thought that today is gonna be one of those failing moments this week that we will not accomplish anything, but I'm glad that we persevered and now we're actually lowering one side of this cabin. How do we do, bro?
Apparently pretty good. The beam held up. The beam is still up and it actually sat down on our pillar. So this is actually supported with something instead of just hanging here with a rotted beam for the foundation. So at least we got one pillar done. About 15 more to go.
Moment of truth.
All right.
We did it. Careful, heads.
One second. I'm trying to have this thing fall on me.
Yeah, we don't need no liability here.
Yes, we only picked up a couple inches, but to tell you the truth, you cannot, I honestly want to emphasize this, you cannot rush this job. If you rush it, it might collapse. So that's why I've heard and I have looked into this. They said pick it up very slowly with a small, not a foot of course, small little couple inches a day, and it will keep all the doctors away from all of us.
Something else?
Free screwdriver. Flathead.
Wow, we keep
More like
finding
a
more
toy.
things.
Looks like a toy than a screwdriver, but I mean, if you have a tight space to get into, you can still use it.
Exactly.
It's in pretty good shape for being in the freaking floor. How's
that even possible?
what? It doesn't even make any sense. It was literally in the beam. I mean, did somebody just jam it into the beam and you're just like, hey, somebody's gonna find it in the next 200 years?
Yeah. What?
And it's in really good condition, so it looks kind of new, but Actually, it does make sense. Somebody was, you know, after, you know, 100, 150 years, they saw the rot, and they were trying to shove this in there to like clean it out, and they got it stuck. So that makes sense. That could happen.
That's a good theory.